Okay, I'm gonna start. Um, I'm Sarah Dodge, or Sarah Call Dodge. Call is my maiden name. And this is my portfolio. I graduate in 2 weeks, so that's exciting. Okay, so my first project is from Graphic Design 2. We were doing like a business branding with like a product description and all that kind of stuff. So this is the package based on one of those shareable Skittles bags. And so it was like an off-brand Skittles that helped with focusing, but without using caffeine because caffeine gives a lot of people headaches and, anxiety, things like that. So I was creating like an alternative designed for the college student basically. So that's that. And then we did some mock-ups for advertisements. And this is a YouTube ad in the bottom left. It was a GIF that I made and it involved my character and it was fun. Secondly, I have my internship at World Baseball Academy in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I was there for 3 weeks this last summer, and it was during a really busy time of the academy. They do community outreach through baseball. And so I created this trifold brochure at the top to just do general information because they did have a general information brochure, but it was very old and didn't really explain what was happening currently. So I redid that and I designed these t-shirts. The design is on the left and then the t-shirt output is on the right. And then there were probably 3 to 4 events every week that I was there, and I helped photograph, cull, and edit each of these events. So that's what some of these are from. And then the big project that I did outside of the brochure was creating these templates for a general information handbook that they were making. And this is important for them because they wanted to be able to provide a way for other people around the country or the world to replicate this program of doing community outreach through baseball. And so I created templates in InDesign for each of the like sections that they needed in their handbook for each chapter of their program. This is my Ravinia poster. I made it all in Illustrator. I was just imagining how they're very art and music focused, obviously, but it's also like very nature-y, and the vibes are pretty feminist, so I can resound with that. So that's my poster. This is a branding project I did in Graphic Design 2 as well. And originally our professor asked us to do it for like our own art, but I had this idea for a small business I wanted to start with my spouse, and so that's what this is based on. So these were my sketches, and then this was like the symbol that I made, and then this was the final logo. I used this in my WordPress and mobile technologies class. So I created a website, we made an XD app, we did an XD website as well. And then this is the Instagram page that is actually out there for this thing, right? So the idea is that there's like 6 different things that we do. And right now we only have the polymer clay earrings going, but eventually we'll get it going. And then I have some layouts that I made. This is from my 229 class, and we were just supposed to like create a layout for a magazine. And I really wanted to do some interviews of some women that were influential to me. And so I invited them to my house and I interviewed them and I photographed them and then I made this. And it's about, because I knew each of them had been through like some really hard things, whether it's divorce or multiple divorces or cancer or abuse. And so we were able to talk about that and create something that was really beautiful for them. And these are the photographs that I used. That one's me in the bottom right for the author section. And then here's my last layout that I made in my Graphic Design 2 class about the goodness of hugging. So I didn't take any of those pictures, but this is my package design, the highlights of my package design. So the one on the left is a snack bag. The one in the middle is called water lemon melonade. It's just a box of cans. And then the one on the right is like a series of products that includes the same branding, and it's for dog products. And I took the pictures of the white dog in each of them. And then this is my menu redesign. This is from a coffee house in my hometown. The menu is actually just on a board on the back wall. So I took all of that information and made this foldable menu. So the bottom is the PDF placement. It's designed to just be printed on like, untreated paper. And then the top is a scan of how it's supposed to fold. So it like meets up. These are some posters that I made. The one on the left is from Graphic Design 2. It was a typography project. And then the one on the right is from my advanced Photoshop class, basically about endangered species. And then finally, I have some fine art that I've done because that's a big part of my practice. The one on the left is the beginning of a series that I'm starting that is commentary on evangelicism. And then the right is a self-portrait I did in the Bravura style. The one on the left is also Bravura style, but the one on the right was my first dip into Bravura. And then these are some drawings I've done. The one on the left is from my Drawing 2 class, and it is a diorama. I really like the reflective quality in it and the shadows. And then the one on the right is a charcoal drawing I did for figure drawing of some hands. So there's that. And then here's my personal branding. So I've got my resume, my business card, and then the dog. This is my dog, Holly. She was in the package design earlier. And then I gave her my eyes. So that's my branding. Thank you.